I'm going to take a look at the Hoosier Park Lake Pick 4 for Tuesday night. It starts in race 11, 50-cent base bet, $10,000 guaranteed pool. In the first leg, I'm going 4 deep, starting off with a 2-year-old race, and I will fade the 5-2 morning line chalk, number 8, Skyway Victress. The 2, It's My Story, 5-1, comes off a win on a fair circuit and has mixed results on the A-track. Has a win 4 back at Hoosier off an efficient trip, has won 3 of 5 and comes back in sequence, and this will be only the second time that's happened, and the previous win was the first time it came back in sequence. Could be a trip-out possibility. The 3, Odds On Antiquity, 20-1, went the back half in 56-1 with a 27-3 last panel, and it was raced conservatively. This is the second lifetime start for Team Run and should have more to give it a big price with post relief and the race on the oval. The 5, No Turbulence, 7-2 in the morning line, drew off by 5 lengths and last, and now has a good shot at a share of a Sire Stakes purse. Lee Wayne Miller should be able to work a smooth trip with this post draw and be in the hunt at the wire. The 7, Miss Alexa, 7-1, finished second against his kind 2 back and raced well last time against Sire State Company on a sloppy track and had a bumpy trip. Looks well worth a swing at the morning line price. In race 12, 3 deep to 2 and over the winnings. 9-5 takes a meaningful drop after breaking stride down the lane on a sloppy track, leaving from the second tier. Will overlook the last miscue, but is 0 for 10 here. Should win with a top effort, but can't completely trust. The 4, Rose Run Yankees, 8-1, makes a 4th start for the Harry Miller barn and did show improvement versus this kind 2 back and then broke at the start and last. Should be a big number on the driver change to Brad Ferguson, but is in a position to benefit from a cozy trip and pop at long odds. The 7, Winslow, 7-2, John DeLong will return after a 1-race absence as trainer Dan Shetler hands him the lines. Gets a little post relief considering the recent draws in the previous 2 races and meets a beatable field. Needs to mind its manners, but best to respect. In race 13-1, Biases Bobcat, 5-1, hasn't won since starting LASIK 5 back, but has been close in 2 to 3 races when starting from the inside. Kyle Wolfung should work a ground-saving trip and be in striking range to catch the leader down the lane. The 6, Night Warrior, 7-5, comes off 2 races, both wins since starting off the bench. The last race was a picture taken at Hoosier. Comes back versus the same kind, and Antley Bender takes over for his brother-in-law Marcus Miller and is the one to beat, but does break stride now and then. The positive is, has minded its manners since returning to action in race 14, closing it out using 3 horses to 1 or 7-1, 0 for 9 this year, and recent form has been dull, but those races were against much better. Now drops to a very soft spot and shouldn't be dismissed at the morning line price. In its 5th race at Hoosier, the 5, Surf's Rider, 4-1, drops after a second place finish off a pocket ride and faded to finish 4th. Went to back half in 56-2. And will look for a more aggressive steer this evening. The 7, J.K.'s Desire, 9-2 in the morning line. John DeLong doesn't usually drive for the Peyton Odie barn, but he sticks here after a 5th place finish off a wide trip. That's an interesting factor, and a top effort puts this one in the mix in a race without a standout. The 50-cent pick 4 reads 2-3-5-7 with 2-4-7 with 1-6 with 1-5-7 for $36, and good luck.